Please like the video on your way in. Please like the video on your way in. So, hey, Denisha Joe, welcome. Tonight we will be talking about, and I won't be with you that long, but tonight we will be discussing the strange case of this woman, Denisha Montgomery Smith. Now, six-year-old woman from Elizabethtown, Kentucky. Denisha was at the time married, and she had 3 children with her husband Joshua. Now, Denisha and her family, they were experiencing hard times at the time, so she decided to make a better life for her family. She would enlist in the Army. And that's what she did. She enlisted in the Army in January of last year. She was an MP in the military. A year later, she would be deployed to Germany with her unit, the 139th Military Police Company. There, they were supposed to have a 9-month rotation. Now, during her arrival in May of last year, she was with her unit. But things got tricky for Denisha. And here's when things got tricky. On July 9th, Denisha made a video call to her family. Now, during that video call to her family, she revealed that something had occurred with her unit. Now, I'm going to play the video call that Denisha made to her family right before something happened. Now, hold on. This is a video call that she made to her family.
Brooklyn. Denisha Montgomery's family got this chilling video call on July 19th.
I know. Where's that from?
I don't know.
Now,
that looks like a knife or something.
She was just frantic, scared, and she didn't know what to do.
We're sicker. What?
With marks
she's showing
and
them her bruises
visible on her body, Montgomery asked her family to record the call.
Tomorrow. Oh my God, don't let the kids hear.
She told them she went to a water park had been drinking and was assaulted by 4 other military police officers on the car ride
They
home.
choked me out, but they just put me in the car.
Wow.
I kept telling them, I was like, I can't breathe. I was like, I can't breathe. I, I was gasping for air. I was like, bro, I ain't never been so scared in my life. I thought I was gonna die in the car, bro.
Her family feared for her safety.
I'm telling them that I don't want to be here no more. I'll do whatever I have to do, Mom. I'm coming. I can't be here no more. I don't trust them. I don't trust my leadership. I don't want to be here with none of them no more.
Okay, honey.
In the back of my mind and my whole heart told me.
Now, keep in mind, Denisha made that FaceTime call. She asked her family to record the conversation. 19 days later, Denisha was found dead in her barracks. Now, you just heard her call her family and told them about not trusting her superiors and how she was beaten up during a car ride back to the base by other military officers. Now, like I said, 3 weeks later, she was found dead in her barracks. The Army, they issued a statement saying that Denisha had unalived herself. Now, when the family got this news, they automatically knew something was wrong because Denisha had already forewarned them that she did not feel safe and that she was beaten by 4 other military police. Denisha even filed a complaint, but the complaint fell on deaf ears because 3 weeks later, Denisha was found dead in her barracks. So the military, because Denisha's family knew it was foul play, yes, Demita Joe, it was horrible. Because her family knew it was foul play, they reached out to the Red Cross to file a complaint. The Army, they weren't budging. They were trying to cover themselves. And like I said, they said they found her and she had suffocated herself in her barracks. Now, how can you suffocate yourself? I don't know. Your guess is just as good as mine. But Denisha's family, they decided that they were going to do a little investigation of their own, and they hired attorney, Lindsay Knapp, to try to piece together what had happened within the final weeks of Denisha's life. Now, during this time, while their attorney is investigating, if you didn't have anything to hide and Denisha allegedly unalived herself, the military would not order a no contact order preventing the 4 people that Denisha had claimed beat her up. They would not have placed an order of no contact between them and Denisha's attorney, but they did. Now, this really raises her family's suspicion as well as her attorney's suspicion. They also, in addition to ordering a no contact order, the Army then released information of Denisha's family, their names, their addresses, and they gave it to the very people that Denisha claimed harmed her. Now, why would they give her potential murderers her family's information? Your guess is just as good as mine. Maybe it was a scare tactic. Now that all of this has happened, Lindsay Knapp, who is representing Denisha's family, is trying to get the FBI involved in this case. Now, again, Denisha called her family July 9th of 2022, and she was found dead in, I think it was, well, I know it was 3 weeks later. Now, why the FBI hasn't taken over this case is beyond me and beyond you. But Denisha's case is going to open a whole nother can of worms, because 2 other mysterious deaths has been linked to Denisha's death on this same base. Now, Denisha's death, like I said, 2 other murders have been linked to Denisha's death. Now, with 2 other murders being linked to Denisha's death, you would think that everybody would want to step in, but they haven't. Now, the murder tonight that I'm going to talk to you about, as far as being connected to Denisha's death, is of where is he? Let me see if this is here. Okay, so PFC LaCourtney Colvin death is tied to Denisha's death, and here's how. So on the night before Denisha got killed, Denisha stopped PFC Colvin because she smelled marijuana. And she was ready to detain him and another soldier that was with him. Now, marijuana is legal in Germany, excuse me. However, it's not legal on the base. So she had all rights to detain them. But her NCO told her not to, just to give them a ticket. Now, when PFC Colvin found out about Denisha's death, he made a post here. He made a post here, and he is Lassie. That's his handle. So he made a post and said, Jordan Knight, you know this old girl who gave us that warning ticket? They're talking about her. And Jordan says, oh, SHIT, for real? That's crazy. He was telling Jordan about Denisha being murdered. That's what that exchange was about. Now, like I said, this story has a lot of twists and it has a whole lot of turns to it. Now, these 2 people, and I wish I could make it bigger, but those 2 are Denisha's supervisors as well as PFC Colvin. Now, Denisha pulled LaCourtney over on July of 2022. Now, during the stop, like I said, she was ordered not to give them a ticket, not to detain them, just to give them a ticket. And it is said to believe that the only reason why she was ordered to give them a ticket is because PFC Colvin, knew a few of the other MPs. Now, PFC Colvin was also later found deceased 9 days after he made that post to social media. They wanted to shut him up. Now, after making that post, his relatives, they took to social media and they started to describe LaCourtney's autopsy. Now, they were trying to say that LaCourtney unalived himself as well. But according to the family, what they were already made aware that he was unalive, but no one told them that his face was flattened, completely flattened. They said that, quote unquote, he had a seizure. But the family believes that he was beaten into one because on his body, he had a lot of knots, bumps, and bruises. So was he beaten into having a seizure? Because they're trying to say, yeah, that is very crazy, because they're trying to say that he unalived himself and he also suffocated himself as well. So you mean to tell me 9 days after he made a post about finding out that Denisha was deceased, and he gave an account of how he knew Denisha, 9 days later, he ended up dead, same base, and the same way that they allegedly found Denisha? I call bullshit. Now, they're saying from the family that the military has not released any of Colvin's personal items, not his phone, not a death certificate, not anything. They didn't even notify the family of Colvin's passing. His friends called his family to tell his family that he had been found unalived. Now, like I said, this story has a lot of twists and it has a lot of turns because there is a third body that has been attached to Denisha's case. Now, all of this is one big ass cover up from the Army, and this has not made national attention, and the FBI has yet to get involved in this case. Like I said, I wasn't going to stay before you long. I just wanted to touch on the first two people surrounding this crazy murder on the home front. Now, tomorrow sometime, I will introduce to you the third body that's attached to this case. But like I said, the family is requesting help from the public because there has been no justice as far as her death is concerned. And PFC Colvin's family is also seeking justice because this case has been, well, these cases has been one big cover up as far as the Army is concerned. And they want justice for their dead loved ones. Now, why is this happening? I don't know, but it has happened more times than a few. But again, like I said, I just wanted to come through because I was going to talk about this on yesterday. But I had a change of plans. We actually screamed Shaquila's father. Now I'm going to come back sometime tomorrow. Like I said, I wasn't going to stay before you long because I actually took medication and it's getting ready to kick in. So I don't want to be on here like that. So tomorrow we'll pick up where we left off and we'll dig deeper into why women of color have been being murdered. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that word. Unalived in the military, and it's being covered up and it's not getting mainstream attention. So we'll pick up where we left off here tomorrow sometime because like I said, there are 3 deaths attached to this one. Well, there are 2 other deaths attached to Denisha's death. So if Denisha's case can garner national attention, then the other 2 cases possibly could receive the same attention. But like I said, the family is, trying to get the FBI to step in because the military is not being cooperative. But I will talk to you all about this tomorrow. That's all I have for you tonight. So thank you for joining. Those who did join, thank you, Demeter, for dropping down. And we'll discuss this further tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.